Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Kriega Waistpacks available at RevZilla.com. So first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a fanny pack. A fanny pack is worn by a Japanese tourist or a Brooklyn hipster to keep all of their goods where they can reach them right in the front. No sir, hey, this is going to be a waist pack, and the way you would wear this is going to be around the back. So you look a lot classier with just this little belt going around to the front, and then all of your goods are stored right out there above your behind. So just so you know exactly how to use this and so you don't confuse it with some of the other fanny packs out there on the market, what you're going to have here is from Kriega a smaller storage device to keep maybe if you're an adventure rider, maybe a couple tools or some tubes with you on your persons. Or if you're taking this on an all-day trip and you don't want to put a bunch of luggage on your sport bike, this would be an option for you to consider just to keep a few extra items with you, again, on your persons. Two different sizes. The R3 is going to be a smaller 3-liter version, and then you can bump up to the R8, which is going to be an 8-liter version. You're looking around the $90 price point for the R3, and then you do bump to around the $130 price point if you're looking at the R8. If you're not familiar with Kriega, Kriega is going to be that premium luggage piece that we really do like here at RevZilla. They are founded by Dom Longman and Michael Cottam around 2000, but really the story here is the functionality that we're seeing across the board from Kriega and their luggage. I've been using the US 20 for about 3 years now. This stuff holds up, it's waterproof, and there's a lot of different options for you to choose from within Kriega's lineup. So if you want to consider bumping up from something you would wear on your persons, you'd either be looking at some of their backpacks, or you could take a look at the US 10 or US 20. The cool thing about the US 10 and 20 is that you can use them on a variety of different motorcycles, and they actually mount very easily to the back pillion seat of your bike, and then you can actually use different items with them. So you can layer a 20 and a 10 together to give you 30 liters capacity. There's a lot of different ways to mix and match. So check out those reviews as well if you're interested in something that would actually mount to your bike. Breaking down the Kriega Waistpacks. Let's start with the R3, because you're going to see a lot of the DNA carry between the two. So with the R3, what you're going to have is 3 different materials working together here. You're going to have a 1000D Cordura, you're going to have some Hypalon on the outside of this, and then you're going to have a 420 ripstop, which is going to be the inside material on this bag. So what you're going to have is your main compartment on the R3 is going to be a roll top dry bag. Now, if you're not familiar with the roll top dry bag, you simply put all of your items into here, and then you want to make sure you roll it down at least 1 full roll to where the opening is going to be covered. If you can get 3 full rolls out of it, that's great, but sometimes when you have this filled, it's hard to get that. You want to just make sure you roll that over to the point where that top part is covered, and then you snap it down into place. The other thing that's cool about the Kriega stuff is that the inside is going to be lined in a white material, which allows it to be easily seen if you have smaller items in the back. And then that inside lining is going to be fully removable with Velcro at the top. So if you want to take it out and clean it, you can actually remove that inside lining. I've never actually met anyone that actually removes their lining and cleans it. Most of our linings for our Kriega users here in the office are filthy on the inside. So that option is there for you if you decide that you do want to clean your Kriega pack. And then once it's rolled down, you simply go ahead and snap that together. Now, the outside pocket on this is not going to be a waterproof pocket. It will be a water-resistant pocket, so just keep that in mind. But you do have a smaller outside exterior pocket on this one as well. So if you want to put your wallet or your credit cards or something on the outside, and then have like a cell phone or a camera on the inside, where you'd want to make sure that that maintains waterproof protection. And then you do have a smaller document pocket up on the inside as well. When you're taking a look at how this mounts on, what you'll notice is that there is going to be padding along the inside, extremely comfortable. You will probably notice the maximum comfort factor. This is going to be the same technology we saw them carry down from their backpacks. So you're going to have a layer of padding, 3D mesh, and it is going to be very comfortable for you to wear. That's going to carry around to the snaps. You simply buckle this on and you're going to be set to go. And then you'll have an adjuster on the right side of this. So this is going to be their patented slide adjuster. And what's really unique about this is you can simply use one hand to open it and then one hand to close it. You're not going to need 2 hands once this is on your persons to secure this down. There are going to be some slight differences if we take a look at the R8. So the main takeaway here with the R8, the larger compartment is not the waterproof compartment. The smaller compartment is going to be that roll top design that we saw over with the R3. You're still going to have that small water resistant document pocket in the front, and then that extra pocket up top in the flap. So this is going to be very similar to what you saw with the R8, but then what you're going to have is an additional pocket, which is not going to be waterproof. And you will notice that with this one, if we open this up, it's not going to open up all the way, but will allow me to pull this out. You're actually getting a tool roll pouch with this. So if we were to open this up, included in that compartment, you will have a full pouch for a toolkit. You can make your own toolkit appropriate for your motorcycle. The one thing I'll say is if you've ever been stuck on the side of the road with only the toolkit in which your OEM provided for your bike, chances are you aren't able to do much of anything. So creating your own toolkit that's specific to your motorcycle is going to always be something that we'd recommend to pretty much any motorcyclist out there. Just having a few extra tools is going to be something that will aid you on the side of the road. And then there will be a separate zippered compartment on the inside, so plenty of different storage options for this. And then you will have an extra Velcro pouch on the outside. So a lot of different compartments on this water-resistant YKK zip. So while this pocket isn't going to be waterproof, only water-resistant, the one thing I will say with the Kriega gear is that while I wouldn't put any electronics in there, it does a pretty darn good job of staying waterproof, even when they only claim that it's water-resistant. But again, if you are putting any electronics any place on the R8, I would recommend using that waterproof pocket over on the right-hand side. The smaller compartment is the waterproof one for the R8. So you have two different options to choose from. Again, two different sizes, the smaller R3 or the larger R8, both of which are going to be made from the same construction that we'd expect throughout all of Kriega's line. Now there's a lot of riders out there that are big fans of fanny packs. You know who you are, you lived through the 80s. Now this is going to be a way for you to move into 2017 and get a modern fanny pack for your rear end. Now there's a lot of riders out there utilizing these already, and if you want to hear more about what those riders have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there using Kriega products. If you want to talk to one of our gear geeks as to which luggage setup is right for you and your style of riding, give them a shout at 877-792-9455, or simply shoot us over an email to cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Kriega Waistpacks. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.